Hey everybody, Gregory Milne here from Living Myth Media, and I'm here with the creators and cast of the Next Best Things. How you doing today, gentlemen?
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Excited.
Good. So good.
Let's start off with, why don't we introduce yourselves to the audience at home?
My name is Troy Cherkowski, and I play the one of the central characters, which is Cal.
He's the lead.
He's the lead character.
Fine,
Yeah.
the lead. Play the lead character, Cal.
I play multiple characters, all the same. What?
He supplies drugs to all of us, and he goes by a different name.
I'm a pretty I'm a drug dealer with a lot of anxiety, so I have multiple personas that I play throughout the thing to try and protect myself.
I'm glad we didn't use my really concise, mysterious man title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your real name?
Graham Myers. Graham Myers.
My name is Hunter Elliot. I play Andy, and I am also the director of this whole little shebang.
Writer and editor
All of
and
it.
producer.
I
and
do it.
Yeah.
He does it.
Nate Kelly, I play Pacey, the maniacal,
Scapegoat, I suppose.
well, the deserving scapegoat. I mean,
The affable, but
Anyway, that's the long-winded response of who we are.
yeah.
All right, so Next Best Things is a web series coming out shortly. What can you tell us about the story of the show?
Basically revolves around Troy's character Cal, who decides to quit his job at a website that specializes in celebrity gossip, and he's like, screw this, I'm out of here, I'm a writer, I'm a good writer. So he goes to his friends and he wants to start telling stories, and he eventually lands on my character, his character, and a different character by the name of Zach, played by the wonderful Nick Weber. And we decided just to like make movies and try to find a way for it to all make sense.
It's basically like a middle-aged man who's like, I need to do something more with my life.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be held down by the man anymore. I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to go off and I'm going to try and figure out how to make this work. And along the way, you have a bunch of adventures with your crazy friends
Yeah.
that basically everything in their power to help you throughout your journey is pretty much what it is. It's the misadventures of Troy and his crazy
Crazy
friends.
friends.
Yeah.
when lots of people have asked me what it's about, I have said that Troy is playing a character who's searching for the art in his life, and that Hunter and Nick are two characters who are focused on their band, but also trying to do other film things creatively. And then I'm their like weird zany friend, and they're like, so it's life.
I was gonna say, we pretty much are all doing the same. We're just all just doing the same.
So
It's
it's
life
kind of a
under
meta thing.
It's absolutely meta, yeah.
Totally.
We all play each other in real life. It's pretty funny. Like anyway, yes.
And so what inspired you guys to kind of come into this now?
Well, I know that you have an idea of like what inspired like you guys before
Right.
I kind of came into the picture.
Yeah.
Like we've all known each other for like
Years.
like a really long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And we've all kind of had creative projects that we've been focused on outside of like working together.
And we've been involved with each other in different ways.
Yeah,
at
in and
different
out, in and
points
out, in and out,
time.
and then I think recently, within the last like year or so, we've kind of all somehow in our older we're getting closer to our 30s and stuff like that, and some of us are in our 30s. We've kind of just we're like, hey, we should have a beer together.
Yeah.
And that beer literally turned into, hey, we should totally work together,
Yeah.
and then back into like, let's actually work together to then this having.
Yeah,
Wow.
about 5 years ago, Troy, myself, Nate, and 3 others had an improv team called The Mistakes, and we came to Graham, who we knew was an improv coach. It was an improv team, and we kind of just had a lot of fun, and we did some improv shows. But at the core of it all, we became, I guess, creative partners.
Totally.
And we even had, all those years ago, we even had ideas for sketch comedy shows, and we even wrote a bunch of ideas. And I think that's kind of where the uteral stages of The Next Best Things came from. And it wasn't until, like only about 4 or 5 months ago, he was putting on a show. I hadn't talked to him in a long time. He asked myself and my friend Nick to come and join, and we started talking. I had written the first episode of The Next Best Things, and it just kind of like, within a couple weeks, whirlwinded into the most like busy month or two of I think any of our lives. Like it has been
Totally.
mayhem since Christmas. Christmas we finished writing, and we just finished shooting. We still are shooting.
Yeah.
We have one
more scene.
one scene
One more
left.
goddamn scene. It's like this big.
It snows.
It's holding us back.
Yeah.
He was gone, and it snowed, and we're doing this, and it's releasing
Yeah.
in like a week, and we
Yeah.
still haven't shot it yet. But hey, it'll get done.
We're not going to tell you which scene it is.
You tell me.
You tell him.
So, pilot season then, like I said, coming out in a week. how many episodes are we looking at for the series?
Right. Well,
Have you decided yet?
Yes. So the whole idea is way bigger than the series that we're releasing right now. But basically, this is like the pilot season where it's 5 episodes that we're releasing. Each one is between 4 and 8 minutes long. And basically, it just sets up the story that is the Next Best Things. It shows how we got to be where we are. So in the last episode, you see, okay, this is what they're doing. And then it's like the pilot. It's like explaining what it is that's happening. So we're releasing, I think actually March 17th is when we're releasing the very first one, which is...
Well, you've set a date.
Yeah, March 17th.
No
it's being
pressure.
released. No pressure.
We better film that scene.
Uh-oh.
And then do we have a release date of how long after that?
Each week, so it'll be every Monday after the 17th. So I think that's up until April 25th or something like that, like end of April. It's 5 episodes, 5 weeks, just over a month.
To subscribe to that, our YouTube channel is The Missed Takes.
Yeah, youtube.com/The Mistakes, which is a bit of a
MISSEDTAKES.
The Missed Takes.
And where else can everybody find you online? Do you have some social media
Facebook.
happening?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. It's
/
The Next Best Things. And, you know, we're still very... And like I said, in uteral, we're still just starting out.
Yeah.
And if people enjoy this first series, then season, then we will continue to make more. That's kind of the whole thing. It is a pilot season because same as a pilot with a TV show, you make a pilot. If people like it, you make more, right?
Yep.
So that's why we put it on the Mistakes channel because the Mistakes is just us. And if people don't like it, it's you.
Well, yeah.
If people don't like it, we'll do something else, you know. So if people like it, we'll keep going, you know. We'll do it. But if they don't like it, we're not gonna stop here.
And
Nope.
this beginning series sort of leaves us on a platform. Like it's all sort of set up to build a platform from which we can make anything and put it online, and it still makes sense. Like the whole thing is mostly an excuse to generate any kind of art moving forward, be it season 2 of The Next Best Things, or a separate sketch comedy, or a bunch of improv we were doing, and it all makes sense given the platform we created.
Totally. We just wanted to be able to, like, any idea any one of us had, we had a way where we could put it online. And then Mistakes totally fits that criteria, I think. I think people are going to like it too, because it's ridiculous and it's hilarious.
When it started coming together, man, like I feel like we learned a lot throughout the process, and some of the stuff that we ended up like actually just having come together, like just at the right moment, we had the right stuff involved, and just all of our creative juices all together. It was like, did we seriously just like do what did we do that?
Dude, and if you look back into when we were writing it, I honestly never thought that we would actually release it. I even said to someone, I was like, there's a 40% chance this is not going to be released. But it's like, as we were doing it, it's like, dude.
But each of us like kind of stepped up though, like at the right time to like be like, okay, this needs to get done. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
Although to be honest with you, like, and I've said it before, like, but now I can say it on record, is that without you, Hunter, like with the amount of work that you put into this, as far as the camera stuff, like the writing the script, the drive, and the ability to just call us and be like, hey, we're filming today. Don't give me an excuse, just show up, and we all show up and we do it. Like without you, Hunter, it wouldn't have happened.
I am your shepherd.
We appreciate it, bro.
Oh, you're touching a lot more than just his leg.
So, speaking of the process, and I know you said that the shooting was a little hectic and whatnot. I'm curious, with that many comedy minds all in one place, was there any crazy stories that came out of filming? Any big adventures?
I mean, just to touch on this lightly, a lot of what the story is about, we made sure we had pinned down in writing. We wrote this, it took about a month to write just the 5 episodes. It's about 40 minutes of final product. And we made sure that we had all the story elements and all the locations locked down. And then once we got in there with the camera and all the actors, then we could just have fun with it and play with the lines and have fun. So
the script was really loose, but the plot points were very concrete. Like, this has to happen. However it happens, it's fine.
It's like each scene, okay, we need Troy to do this. However we get there is totally up to the actors. So that being said, I can't really think of a moment where we were on set where
I can.
Okay, tell me.
There's a series of sequences in episode 5
Okay.
that are a variety of perceptions
Right.
Yeah.
of one specific evening.
Yeah, there was a night before where we had a party, and then we're all like, man, last night got so crazy, and then they tell them about it, and it's like how we perceived the night before.
And don't give away too much.
No, but I just from what those started as is this really just like, and then we see the inside of Nick's brain, and we didn't really like delve into that very much at the time. And then it came until the day, and then we showed up with, I feel like, 30 costumes.
Like everyone had 10 different options for wardrobe. We're like, how would Nick view me in his own mind? We're like, well, I would just be bad. And I was like,
And like we got to talk through it a couple different ways, and we had a couple of really fun discoveries that I think the audience is really going to enjoy.
Yeah.
So with that much improvisation in the filming, are we going to see some gag reels, maybe alternate takes?
yeah, I'm working on a gag reel right now that will actually be released much after the series, kind of as a like, hey, if you like that, you'll like this. Because the thing about the demo or the gag reel is it'll give away way too much if I release it now. So we're gonna release it after, but yeah, a lot of like what is it, like Gagorama, where it's just
So
like
much.
10 different versions of the same line,
So
right?
much.
Like.
And none of them with a straight face.
Yeah, and none of them, like, we all break. But actually, that's what I love about this. We break probably 6 or 7 times
Yeah.
in the story
In the
because
story, yeah.
I want it to be true, right? So we'll be saying something to a character. For instance, in episode 2, he's supposed to chug a beer. Halfway through, he stops and just comes out of his nose. Just floods out of his face.
Well, life is hard for Nate.
It's hard.
Life is really hard for
We
him.
all just break. We just crack up, and it's
Yeah.
in there because that's just what you would
It's
do.
but it's like just like you said, it's the truth, and it's us being
Yeah.
just.
just us.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's fantastic, guys. Any parting thoughts before we sign off here?
Let us know what you think. Really, like, lots of feedback, lots of
Yeah, make
comments.
some comments on the videos.
Yeah, and-
and on the Facebook page, the trailer's
Tell us
up,
which
the trailer's
characters
up.
you like, and then we'll try and give you what you want.
Yeah, honestly, we will do more if people like it, but if people don't respond to it, we'll just do something different that you might.
We'll
not
make a
like.
band.
I think that's actually saying something a lot as well. Is I mean, like this is definitely something we're passionate about. That we wanted to make and get out there. And again, if it's something that people like, of course we'll keep doing it. But even if it's not in this form, we will continue to
Well,
make.
because we all creatively are working. Well, this is the whole thing: is that creatively we're all very artistic and creating outside of this. To me, this is like a powerhouse of like creative minds all coming together
Yeah.
that are collaborating on a level that is different than what we all do separately.
Totally.
And so for us to come back together, however many months ago that was, that we came back together, that's awesome. And already the feedback from this collaboration is pretty great. So
Totally, man. And like that's kind of like you were saying, like it's been all me, but like the only reason it's all me is because I feel like, someone needs to be there to like kind of gather all this madness and. I'm the one who I feel could do it, and so I feel like I just have to.
You have the
step up.
camera.
I have the camera and the lights.
and
Who
the
else
lights.
is gonna do it?
Fair enough.
But honestly, just let us know what you think, and we'll keep doing it. It just depends if you like it.
Find us on Facebook, The Next Best Things, and find us on YouTube, The Mistakes. But if you go to our Facebook page, like the link to the trailer and all that stuff is on there. Give us a like, make some comments, because I believe it's open. We've totally left it to, you can comment on our wall.
Yeah,
So
do it.
you can say whatever the hell you want.
By the way, this guy owns his own theater, Second Story Theater.
It's been very helpful
And that's
for
where
shooting.
we're shooting right now. We shot a lot of the stuff there, so throw him a like too. While you're at it.
Second Story Theater, why not?
All right, guys, well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks.
Do appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg.
What is it? What is it?
Gregory.
Gregory. Thank you, Gregory. You're wonderful.